Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And this is the rubber match, Ziggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And today on the hill, Michael Lorenzen. And Siggy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Steven Kwan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Out towards right center field. Carroll under it. Hauls it in for the out. One down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Lane Thomas.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score, he's definitely able to do that.
In the air, left field. Gurriel has it sized up. They got it for out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That's in there. Two outs. Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Inside, backs him off again. And it remains 2-2.
Full count.
Two out, space is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. He goes down looking. Guardians go down 1-2-3. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Chase Field. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Gavin Williams. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, He gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
This to third. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Gunnar Henderson. That's outside. Ball one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
McCarthy gets his lead at first with nobody out. Bunting for a hit. Fires to first on the run. In time. Got him.
Batting third. Second baseman.
Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Ketel Marte in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And here it comes. That one fouled off. 2-2. One away with a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Full count.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out fly and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
Strike two.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Man at first, one away. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike three.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now it's Ivan Herrera.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Batting average this month over 400.
And that is downstairs.
1-0.
And that is ball one. And that skips into dirt.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a swing and a miss there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this three-game series. And down on strikes he goes. And that is the third out of the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in the desert, second inning set to go. So in now for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. Noel with a homer in his last game. Lorenzen back to work. That's out to center field. McCarthy settles under this one. He makes the grab. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, first baseman Kyle Manzardo.
And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That one not close. And it's a ball and a strike. One out, base is empty. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Sit him down.
Good job to fight that one off. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
2 strikes.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out to center. McCarthy makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting sixth, shortstop Willie Castro.
This is Willie Castro. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Two down, nobody on. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Ball, no.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Three-two now. And they'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, left field, down the line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He
Bo
clearly didn't
Taylor.
catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
So, runner at second, two down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Very high with that one. And it's 1-0. Man on second, two down.
Hee-haw! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Man at second. That's inside. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. One left for the Guardians. They're down 1-0. And we're back. And now here is Corbin Carroll.
Right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Tap foul at the plate.
Ahoy!
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it.
Batting
3-pitch
seven,
strikeout.
left
All
fielder,
fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Gurriel. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Well, I think that's a case of
Batting
overthinking
eighth,
right there. He
first
got 3 straight
baseman,
fastballs
Gabriel
looking
Moreno.
in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Next to hit, Gabriel Moreno. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Brennan on the move. Brings it in. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Rocchio, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. McCarthy settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting left fielder Stephen Kwan.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan, the next to hit, flied to right his first time. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Guardians fail to score. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Designated hitter, Geraldo Perdomo.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering down in the dirt.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
now up next for Arizona, Gunnar Henderson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Guardians nothing. Back here at Chase Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Will Brennan.
Let's go Diamondbacks! Woo! Come on, Diamondbacks! Woo!
That's a strike. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Check swing called strike. And that one almost got him.
Ball.
Struck him out looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Carroll in position, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting,
So digging in, John Kenzie Noel. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No strike.
And that's off the outside edge. And the count is 2-0. Swings through that. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So they go quietly there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
Here's
for the
Ketel Marte.
Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Struck out swinging his first time. Inside, just missed.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And another ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
There's a strike. 2-1 now. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one fouled off. Man at second. That missed by a lot. And now it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at second, nobody out. In the air out towards right center. Thomas makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
Now batting, catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ivan Herrera. Struck out looking his first time.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
That smash towards center. Squeezes it. Runner tagging and heading for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2.
Though he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
This is Corbin Carroll. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. That's a little bit low. Next pitch is downstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
2 outs. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk,
Now
the base
batting,
runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive
Lourdes
secondary lead. So ball down the
Jr.
line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that is out of play. Carroll off of first with 2 away. Williams checks the runner. Carroll back in on a dive. on the corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball one.
That's a really good job of
strikes.
laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. A run, a hit, and a man left. We played 4. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite a
off for
pitcher's
the
duel
Guardians,
so far.
first
Here's how the
baseman,
starters have
Kyle
performed up
Manzardo.
to this point. Lorenzen back to work. And that misses. And that is ball one.
You know, these Guardians, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop
Willie Castro now at the plate. Doubled his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On the ground.
That's
And
foul
that's
ball.
just foul. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now one missed. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball left side. Suarez throw to first in time. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Catcher Bo Naylor.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Next offering upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That just misses. 3-2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Lane Thomas. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Next offering is down low. Action in the pen down there. A.J. Puck, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Curtis also throwing.
Looking good, D-back.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Sit him down.
1-2 now.
2-2.
And foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Hard hit left side. Third out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Guardians nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Perdomo stands in now and watches strike one.
Ball one.
And downstairs. Foul ball there. And it remains 2-2. And a ground ball to first. Manzardo steps on the bag. Home half of the fifth inning,
Up
moving
next
along.
for
2
the
quick outs.
Diamondbacks, center fielder Jake McCarthy.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Next to hit for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering is downstairs. And another ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Clips the corner. 3 balls and a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Guardians nothing. A.J. Puck taking over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the pitch. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Puck goes 6 feet 7 inches, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. And that's outside. Movement in the bullpen. Shelby Miller up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Thompson getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Stephen Kwan.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 2 in this one. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Hampson. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting 1 out of it.
And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. That's in there. That's strike 1. Man at second. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Strike him out.
Rocchio leads off second with one gone in the inning.
Strike him out.
Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Strike him out.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. 1 out and a runner at second.
Strike him out.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCarthy settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Let's go Diamondbacks. Woo, come on, Diamondbacks. Woo.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And the lefty with the 0-1. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over.
He's out.
And that is that. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 2, 3, 4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Trevor
Now pitching
Steffen.
for Cleveland.
Just trying to keep this one close here,
Number
and this is where a
37.
bullpen can give their players
Trevor
a chance to fight
Steffen.
back into the game.
And stepping in is the speedy Garrett Hampson. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Goes down looking. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
No, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
That's in for a strike. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Sam Hentges, the left-hander, up and throwing. Sewald, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Ball.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches
Now
out the
batting
first 2
third
batters he's
baseman,
faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Suarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He finds himself in
No
a
balls,
tough
2
situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. And the Diamondbacks down in order. But they hold the 2-0 lead.
Fist clench it, don't shake it.
Pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Diamondbacks.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number 9.
Shelby Miller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
For the Guardians, the
So now
designated
here's the
hitter,
DH, John Kinsey Noel. Sliced hard but foul.
Come on, D-backs, let's go.
Ball one. 1-1.
Check swing. He went. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The D-backs trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Hike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Willie Castro, 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. Manzardo at first, 1 gone. The shortstop takes the ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Fought off foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Bo Naylor digs in now. He is struck out, and he is walked. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Guardians nothing.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Paul Skenes.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Ivan Herrera stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Upstairs. Misses inside, and it's 2-0. And that one fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Quan heads after it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 down, base is
Lourdes
empty.
Gurriel
Here's Lourdes Gurriel
Jr.
Jr. That one misses. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Inside, just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. That's a walk. Went with another changeup and missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there,
Now
and that's just
the
mentally
first baseman,
prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee,
Moreno.
you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Moreno having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Misses inside. Now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is even 2-2. Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over. One left for Arizona, but they're on top 2-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new
Diamondbacks.
arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Number
Ryan
81.
Thompson. He pitched yesterday,
Ryan
and we'll see him once again.
Thompson.
Here comes
Leading off
Lane
for the
Thomas.
Guardians, center fielder Lane Thomas.
First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone. Fouled off down the right side. And that
Ball
one
two.
is inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Let's get it going, D-backs.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marte should have it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him
Up
that's
next
saying, hey,
for
where are you at,
Cleveland,
outfielder?
second
Call me
baseman
off.
Brian
But he stayed
Rocchio.
focused and made a nice catch right there.
So up next, Brian Rocchio.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That one's
Yeah.
in there. Strike one.
No ball,
Dangerous spot for
1
that
strike.
slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Check swing, called strike. That
Ball,
one close, ruled a ball. Now 1-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Next one
Ball.
in the dirt. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Here we go.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 2 outs, base
Now
is
batting
empty.
left fielder,
And up next for
Steven
Cleveland,
Kwan.
Steven Kwan. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there at the knees. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back. And brings it in at the wall.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into
31.
the bottom of the 8th. Sam Henches.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
Geraldo
Leading
Perdomo
off
stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Designated hitter, Geraldo Perdomo.
And that's
Ball, no.
off the inside edge. Ball 1.
One ball,
He's a
no
bullpen
strike.
arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Next
That's a
offering
ball.
is down low. 2-1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just outside. And now 3-2. And they'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that
Up
that's the
next
pitch he has the
for
most confidence in right now.
Center
Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Jake
So back to the
McCarthy.
top of the order. Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch
0-1.
until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Sends it to first.
That's an out.
1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop, Garrett Hampson.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Garrett Hampson. The shortstop takes the ball. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Emmanuel Clase getting loose out there. Henches checks the runner, and he's back safely. Foul ball. Perdomo, the runner at second with 1 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In the air, right field, Brennan moving back for this one and makes the grab. And the inning is over. 2 left on. Through 8 full, it's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Guardians nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Diamondbacks.
and here comes the closer, Kevin
Number
Ginkel.
37.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan.
Right fielder,
0 for 3
Will
with 2
Brennan.
flyouts and a strikeout. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And it's fouled away. Ginkel, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. One down, base is empty. And that's way high. 1-1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Out of here. That one felt good, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
1 out, base is empty. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Just missed.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Now 1-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Just misses there.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
And now it's filled up. Kyle Manzardo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman Kyle Manzardo.
So it's their last chance in this one. Kyle Manzardo, the next to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. To the right side, but it kicks foul. They're down to their final strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got it! And that's the ball game.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great pitching, really kept them in it and gave them a chance.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
tries to do a... Why's it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. You can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to... Call myself a... Now I'm on with the homies. Not every kid should be getting the trophy. Ponies and ponies wanting to turn the bands only.